There are air rifles on this list that are so powerful, so precise, and so quietly dangerous that most people assume they must be illegal. We're counting down 25 of the most overpowered, underrated, and flat-out surprising air rifles you can legally get your hands on, from precision PCP platforms that compete with rimfire accuracy, to silent sniper systems, to CO2 trainers that replicate real firearm handling shot for shot. You're going to want to see every single one. Let's go. Precision PCP Tactical Airgun with Scope. This is not a toy, this is a full-powered, pre-charged pneumatic rifle built for pinpoint accuracy, topped with a precision scope that can pick out targets at serious distance. The regulated air system delivers consistent shot-to-shot velocity, making it a favorite in competitive target shooting and legal pest control. When used responsibly, this is one of the most capable and controlled air platforms you can own. It's used in competitive field target shooting, legal pest control, and serious backyard bench rest sessions. When used responsibly, this is the most controlled, most accurate, and most satisfying air platform you can legally own. AIRJAVELIN Pro. Most people have no idea this exists: an air-powered arrow launcher that turns compressed air into a silent, fast-moving projectile system. It fires full-length carbine arrows with enough energy to be taken seriously in archery and survival training circles. Quiet, precise, and unlike anything else on this list depending on local laws, this is completely legal and wildly underrated. It's whisper quiet, surprisingly accurate at range, and used by hunters, survivalists, and outdoor sports enthusiasts who want the advantage of archery without the years of training it normally takes. Compact, legal in most regions depending on local laws, and unlike anything else on this list, the AIRJAVELIN Pro is the kind of tool that makes you rethink what air power actually means. High-velocity break barrel airgun. This looks simple: one break, one shot, but don't let that fool you. A quality break barrel can push pellets to velocities that rival low-powered firearms, and it needs zero external power source, no CO2, no pump, no battery. It's a self-contained powerhouse used worldwide for hunting small game, plinking, and field target competition. But this next one, this is where things get serious. It's used worldwide for hunting small game, competitive field target shooting, and backyard plinking by people who want serious performance without serious complexity. Reliable in any weather, easy to maintain, and always ready. When used responsibly, this is the definition of pure mechanical air power in its most satisfying form. 510 AIR Rifle. The 510 designation hints at what this platform is capable of: a long-barreled, high-capacity air rifle engineered for extended shooting sessions without sacrificing power. It's built around consistency, with a smooth feeding system that keeps you on target round after round. Serious field shooters know this one by reputation. It earns every bit of it. Its smooth feeding system keeps you cycling through shots without losing your rhythm, without losing your zero, and without losing your focus. This is not a rifle you pick up once and put down. This is a platform that rewards every hour you put into it, growing with your skill and delivering results that genuinely surprise people watching from the sideline. Compact Bullpup PCP Airgun. Here's the crazy part. This rifle packs a full-length barrel into a compact frame by moving the action behind the trigger, making it shorter without losing any power. Bullpup designs are used in military rifles for exactly this reason: maximum capability in minimum space. When used responsibly, this is a competition-grade air tool that disappears into a backpack. Now, most people scroll right past this. Don't. This is the exact same principle used in military bullpup rifles: maximum capability, minimum footprint. The regulated PCP system keeps pressure consistent from the first shot to the last, meaning your accuracy doesn't drop off when the cylinder starts to empty. NCRPCP Airgun. The NCR platform is what happens when engineers stop compromising. Built on a regulated PCP system, it delivers shot after shot at near identical velocity, the kind of consistency that competitive shooters train their entire season to achieve. Most people walk past it at the range without knowing what they're looking at. But this next one, this is where things get serious. It's used by dedicated field target competitors, precision pest control operators, and long-range air rifle enthusiasts who have moved past entry-level equipment and will never go back. When used responsibly and within local regulations, the NCR PCP airgun is not just a rifle, it is a precision instrument that demands to be taken seriously. CO2 Tactical BB. You'd expect this to be weak, it's not. CO2 powered tactical BB rifles have evolved into fast-cycling, realistic handling platforms used for force-on-force training, target practice, and legal recreational shooting. The CO2 cartridge delivers semi-auto speed with virtually no manual effort, making this one of the most accessible, high-fun tools on this entire list. The CO2 cartridge delivers consistent gas pressure across dozens of shots, keeping velocity stable and performance reliable from the first round to the last. Fast, responsive, realistic in every way that matters when used responsibly and within local regulations. The CO2 Tactical BB is the kind of platform that makes you rethink the entire category from the ground up. Power Kit Airgun. This is where most people get it wrong. They think airguns are fixed. A Power Kit airgun is designed to be tuned, upgraded, and dialed to legal performance thresholds depending on your region. Think of it as a modular platform. You configure it for the task, whether that's pest control, target shooting, or serious fieldwork. Suppressed Sniper PCP airgun. This shouldn't even be legal in some places, a pre-charged, integrally suppressed long-range air rifle that shoots in near-total silence. The built-in moderator tames the report to a whisper, while the PCP system keeps velocity high and consistent. Used in competitive long-range airgun shooting and for sensitive environments where noise is an issue. But this next one, this is where things get serious. Revolver Air Pellet. And then there's a revolver-style pellet pistol that loads and fires with the mechanical, satisfying action of a real wheel gun, using CO2 to drive each pellet downrange. It's a precision training tool, a competitive IPSC-style shooter, and a collector's piece all in one package. Depending on local laws, this is one of the most stylistically unique air platforms available. Now, most people scroll right past this. Don't! Piston Tactical Airgun. Gas piston technology replaced the old metal spring and never looked back. This platform delivers smoother shots, less vibration, and longer service life than traditional springers. Designed for the field, it handles weather, rough conditions, and sustained use without complaint. It's the workhorse of legal small game hunting in regions where air rifles are the tool of choice. A1 Carbine Airgun. This looks like it came off a military spec sheet. A carbine-length airgun with aggressive ergonomics, a full Picatinny rail system, and a platform built around control and handling. It's used heavily in airsoft-adjacent training environments and legal sport shooting. When used responsibly, this is the definition of form and function working together. The rail system means you can mount optics, lights, foregrips, and accessories that turn this already capable rifle into a fully customized precision tool built specifically around your shooting style. Reliable, aggressive, and built to perform under pressure. But this next one, this is where things get serious. Underlever airgun. Here's the crazy part. The underlever design has been powering accurate air rifles for over a century and still outperforms most people's expectations. By cocking from below, it keeps the barrel fixed, which means scope, zero stays locked, shot after shot. Target shooters love this platform because consistency is built into the very action of the rifle. No CO2, no pump, no battery, just a mechanical system so well thought out that 100 years of refinement still hasn't found anything better. When used responsibly, the underlever airgun is living proof that in precision shooting, the oldest solutions are often still the best ones. Break barrel pellet rifle, the original power plant. No gas, no battery, no cylinder, just physics. A quality break barrel stores mechanical energy in a single motion and releases it with enough force to send a pellet clean through a legal hunting target at legal ranges. Simple, reliable, and seriously effective in the right hands. Simple enough for a beginner, capable enough for an expert, and reliable enough to trust in any condition when used responsibly, the break barrel pellet rifle is the backbone of the entire air rifle world, and it has earned every bit of that reputation. Strikeforce BB, most people have no idea this exists in this form. A high-velocity BB rifle built around a powerful spring piston that delivers rapid follow-up shots with smooth reset. It's a step above recreational BBs, accurate, hard-hitting within its class. On and used for backyard target training and small critter management when used responsibly and within local regulations. This is a high-velocity, spring piston-powered BB rifle built around a platform that prioritizes two things above everything else: speed and repeatability. The moment you shoulder it, you feel the difference. The stock fits properly, the trigger has real feedback, the sights are actually usable, and when you fire it, the BB leaves the muzzle with the kind of authority that makes paper targets respond the way they're supposed to. Now, most people scroll right past this don't. Glock CO2. This is where things get serious. A CO2 blowback pistol styled around one of the most recognized handgun platforms on the planet. The slide cycles on every shot, replicating the real experience for dry fire training, see marksmanship practice, and legal recreational use. It's a training tool that takes the fundamentals seriously. But this next one, this is where things get serious. The Glock CO2 gives you all of that: the weight, the feel, the cycling action, the muscle memory, at a fraction of the cost and with zero noise restrictions. It is used by competitive IPSC and IDPA shooters for training between live fire sessions, by law enforcement adjacent programs for fundamentals reinforcement, and by responsible firearm owners who want to maintain their skills safely and legally at home. Spring-powered trainer. You'd expect this to be basic, and in the best possible way, it is. A spring-powered trainer strips out complexity and forces the shooter to focus on what matters: trigger discipline, hold, and follow-through. It's the foundation every serious air shooter builds their skills on, and it requires zero maintenance beyond keeping it clean. Every inconsistency in your grip shows up in your point of impact. Every mistake you are making without realizing it gets exposed immediately, clearly, and without mercy, because a spring-powered trainer has no mechanism to hide your errors and no recoil to blame them on. That is not a weakness. That is the most powerful training feature any platform can offer. M3 AIR Trainer. This is where most people get it wrong. They overlook the trainer platforms thinking they're underpowered. The M3 format builds muscle memory, stance, and sight picture faster than almost anything on this list because it removes noise, recoil, and cost from the equation. Professional sport shooters have used trainer-class rifles to dominate competition for decades. CO2M2 Air. And here's the crazy part. CO2M2 platforms can deliver semi-automatic fire that genuinely mimics the feel of centerfire carbines, right down to the cycling action and grip angle. Used in law enforcement training facilities and legal sport shooting leagues worldwide. When used responsibly, this is a seriously capable training and recreational system. The CO2 system keeps pressure consistent across extended shooting sessions, meaning your performance does not drop off. As the cartridge empties, you get the same feel, the same speed, and the same response from the first shot to the last, when used responsibly and within local regulations. Now, most people scroll right past this. Don't. Battery-powered air trainer. This looks simple, but it's seriously powerful in its concept. A battery-driven air system that eliminates the inconsistency of gas and the fatigue of spring. Electronic air delivery means repeatable performance every single session, making this a data-friendly tool for coaches tracking athlete development and progression. But this next one, this is where things get serious. Consistent, clean, and engineered specifically for the shooter who refuses to leave any variable uncontrolled when used responsibly, the battery-powered air trainer is not just a rifle. It is the most honest performance measurement tool in the entire air rifle training ecosystem, and serious competitors are quietly using it to gain edges their opponents cannot explain. Strikeforce Trainer. Don't sleep on this one. The Strikeforce Trainer platform is engineered for volume shooting, high-rep sessions, and endurance training on legal range targets. Its ergonomics are dialed, the trigger is tunable, and the platform holds up under the kind of use that would wear lesser airguns down. This is a working tool, not a shelf piece. When used responsibly and within local regulations, the Strikeforce Trainer is the kind of platform that never lets you down. And in a sport where consistency is everything, that is the only thing that actually matters. AIR Venturi Alpha. Here's the crazy part. Air Venturi built the Alpha to be an entry point for serious PCP shooting without the serious price tag. It performs at a level that punches well above its class, with regulated pressure, consistent fill, and a platform that grows with the shooter's skill. Most competitors started on something just like this. Built with a compact, tactical bullpup design, this rifle packs serious power while staying lightweight and easy to handle. You get an adjustable regulator, side lever action, and precision accuracy that shooters can't stop talking about. Whether you're hitting targets at long range or testing pure stopping power, the Alpha-style performance of this platform feels unreal for the price. Quiet shots, smooth cycling, and enough pressure to send pellets flying with insane consistency. CAL50CO2. This shouldn't even be legal in some places, and in certain regions it isn't. A .50 caliber CO2 platform that launches projectiles with serious authority for a gas-powered system. Used in paintball-adjacent defense training, legal target impact work, and close-range force simulation. When used responsibly and within the law, this is one of the most impactful CO2 tools on the market. But this next one, this is where things get serious. OSAPB-4SP. Most people have no idea this exists. The OSAPB-4SP is a Russian-designed multi-shot sus-lethal launcher used for legal personal protection, animal deterrence, and authorized security applications depending on regional law. It fires rubber projectiles with controlled force, giving trained users a non-lethal option backed by real engineering. Now, most people scroll right past this don't. .22 caliber air trainer. And saving the top spot for something that earns it, the .22 caliber air trainer is the gold standard of the airgun world. More energy, more downrange authority, and more versatility than anything in .177, the .22 platform is trusted by hunters, field shooters, and serious competitors who need every advantage within legal limits. When used responsibly, this caliber changes what air power means. 25 rifles, all of them legal, all of them more capable than most people ever imagined an air-powered weapon could be. Here's the part that might keep you up at night. These aren't even the most powerful ones available. The platforms that didn't make this list? Those are a whole other conversation. If you learned something today, if one of these surprised you, hit subscribe, because the next video goes even deeper. Subscribe to the channel. The most powerful air rifles ever built are coming next.